Hello, thanks for visiting. If this is your first auction, if you're a seasoned and veteran collector, poised and ready to bid, thanks for coming back. So today we have the Monoprint auction. If you've been following me at all, you know I'm always looking for a new, fun art material and process for me to incorporate natural imagery into, and I think I have found one. But I'm always kind of striving for this balance between loose, improvisational, who knows what the hell's gonna happen, and then tightly considered decisions as well. So if you throw a walk in the woods with my camera into this, that is what the new Monoprint series is. So I hope you took a dram with me because we're gonna go for a walk and I'm not really good for this. So hang on, we're gonna flip. Okay, let's head over my impeccably clean studio. So this is where it all starts. This is what I've set up as a printing station. And I am using a jelly plate, which is a fabulous new invention that is reusable and eminently durable. The basis for all of my prints are on this table. So this is rice paper. Traditional rice paper is a favorite printmakers because it is very strong and archival, and it's just a crisp, clean, white, smooth surface. This paper is new to me, but I'm in love with it. It's called Lokta paper, and it's from the bark of the Lokta bush in the Himalayas. So no trees died to make this paper. It's fair trade. It's got these yummy little specks. It's kind of off-white and has a deckled edge. So environmentally friendly and beautiful. So yay. The last thing I've been doing is using book pages. So initially I wanted them all to be Midsummer Night's Dream, the Shakespeare play. However, I quickly ran out of that because as many as I do, this is the pile of rejects here. So, you know, those are either going to get reprinted, collaged, or pitched entirely. So I pull a lot of prints. Some live, some don't. Yeah, whatever. It's life. Sometimes I've been layering on some masks in the different layers, and this is, if you've been following my technological struggles with my cutter, here's one of the successes. This is a photograph of a seed pod that I cut out and I'm using as a mask. So some of the prints you'll see like subtle shapes and variations coming up. So, but basically, you know, you brayer on acrylic paints. As I'm layering on the paints, what I'm thinking of is like geological strata or all of the gorgeous sunsets that I've seen. Sometimes I'm making them for a particular image. A lot of times I'm not. Some really cool things happen as I'm cleaning my brayer. Like, look at that. That's yummy. I want to use it. And so I have a sketchbook that has just been recording some of that kind of fun stuff happening. So that's where I make the painted base. This is the fun, improvisational part. Remember when I said it's a balance? Okay, so layering on the photographic imagery, that is the tight technical part. So I am absolutely in love with this tree. It's a northern red oak that I drive past on my way to the studio, for decades now. And I just knew I had to do something with it. I can't tell you how many hours I spent on photograph erasing the little telephone lines that ran between all the little tiny branches there. But once I got it done, oh yeah, I love it. I love it. And the fun is you can see this guy has a radically different mood than this guy and this guy. So it could be rather contemporary and colorful, or minimal and monochromatic, or somewhere in between. And this guy's kind of fun because once you're printing for a while, it starts picking up like the patina from the past prints. So anyhow, so then I have fun. So that's what you'll see is variations. This was Hershey and I got up very early and trekked out to Oakhurst Forest Preserve for the super blue blood moon, and this was the sunrise there, and that's printed on top of a Shakespeare page. This is from the Morton Arboretum, Whispering Pines, layered with dream journal imagery. This is right across, Max and I were going on a walk, and the redwing blackbirds were just screaming their heads off. I dropped him off, went back on my real camera, took photos. This is also a tree in that area, which I just had fun playing around with the background. This is from Lake Marmo at the Arboretum, which I just love. This is the Millennium Oak, which is older than the state of Illinois. Anyhow, you get the idea. So Regal Oak is another local treasure. Mega marsh grasses. So yeah. So how they are presented is how you're seeing them. However, without they will be in a clear bag, but clear bag gives a glare. So they will need to be matted or framed at some point. So I made two just to kind of give you an idea. So this guy, some of the edges are really nice. And so this one was sandwiched between two pieces of glass. Couldn't get easier than that. This is on the Shakespeare page. But you know, nothing beats the crisp, clear, clean edge of a matted frame. So, you know, it all depends. If you're local, you can go to If These Walls Could Talk, and they'll be happy to take it off your hands and do whatever you want with it. If you're a DIYer, you can go ahead and, you know, go to your Michaels or whatever and pick up a mat for those. Most of these are 5x8. Some fit nicely into a 5x7 frame. Some you might want to accommodate a little bit more. So when I started making them, this is what I thought they would all end up being, and they are going, but this is an assemblage. I thought they would be the focal point for assemblages, and this one is. However, these take much longer to assemble and engineer and make sure that they hang level to the wall, which they do. But these will also be available as well. So oh, here's this guy. So this was a scan of a rose bush leaf, and what I love is the cutter got it accurate right down to that little munch out by some little critter, and then it was cut out of painted paper. So anyhow, that's what we are looking at here. So that's a little bit of insight into what goes into making them and a little sneak preview of the pieces. But so you're interested, you're like, well, how does this work? I've tried to boil it down and make it as easy as possible. If you've ever commented on anyone's post on Facebook, you can do this. What I've done is I've tried to condense it and organize it a little bit more for you, because I have 66 prints. So instead of making you scroll through 66 posts, I've organized them by the tree or the branch. Regal Oak, all the versions of that will be in the Regal Oak post. So you can scroll down and say, oh, I think I like this one. Click on the album, and then you can forward back and forth a little arrow and see which one of the pieces resonate with you. If you click on that one, each image has its own comment section. And if you are interested in that piece, then you can bid by putting your email and your bid. All minimum bids start at $30, because who isn't feeling the pandemic squeeze right about now? So that includes shipping. So let's say you're interested in this one. Okay, so I would say Cheryl at CherylHoltz.com, $40. That's my bid. My advice based on past auctions, make sure you look at the other comments that are there. Facebook is always changing the rules. There's a little toggle button up there that says oldest, and that will show you all of the comments based from the first to the last. So obviously if you're not outbidding the last bid that was higher than yours, it won't be considered. So my goal is to have, barring no technical difficulties, they will be up there and available by Monday at 10 a.m. And they'll be up there until Tuesday at 7:30. And at 7:30, whatever the highest bid is for each piece, I will comment and say, congratulations, it's yours. And then I email you an invoice because you supplied me your email. And it goes through Square. And you can pay me however you want. You can click on it and use your credit card. You can use PayPal. If you're old school and you want to send me a check, I'm good with that. Just give me a heads up that is how you're going to do it, so I don't expect to, have it recently, closely. Anyhow, you know what I'm saying. Let me know. I need to wait. But then shipping is included. I have cardboard mailers that will go out, and so I will start packing them up Tuesday night, Wednesday. So depending where you live, you should be getting them well in advance of Mother's Day, which is a really good gift idea. So anyhow, thanks for taking the time to visit. If you have any questions, I'm going to try and be glued to my computer Monday and Tuesday. Max and I are going to do a little agility class on Tuesday morning, but I will be there, so you can message me on Facebook Messenger. You can send me an email at cheryl@cherylholtz.com. If you go to my website, you can hit contact. How else can you can post a comment with a question. I will try and monitor them all. But just let me know. It's really not that hard. A lot of people who rarely go on Facebook were surprised at how easy it was last time. So anyhow, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy them. I had a whole lot of fun making them. And if you do purchase one, I'd love for you to take a picture and send it to me of where they're living in your home. So anyhow, thanks so much.